Hello, and welcome to your Yale Week. I'm Daria Balaeskoul, and here are this week's top stories. Computer science professor David Galertner, class of 76, is being considered for the job of White House science advisor in the administration of President-elect Donald Trump. According to the Washington Post, Galertner met with the president-elect at Trump Tower in New York City on Tuesday, missing the user interface, a course that he was scheduled to teach that day. Professor Galertner is a leading expert in the field of parallel computation and is the author of several books. Over winter break, the Yale chapter of Sigma Epsilon Phi fraternity voted to allow women to attend its rush events, but as a result of national regulations that specify that only men can be members, the fraternity will not be extending bids to women that rush. The decision to invite women to rush came after a group of female students expressed interest in attending fraternity rush events. These developments reflect recent discussions at Harvard and other peer schools about single-sex organizations and their dominance in campus social life. And now, for our top story. On Wednesday night, Unite Here Local 34 and Local 35, the unions that represent roughly 5,000 service, clerical, technical, and maintenance employees at Yale, both ratified their respective 5-year contracts, therefore avoiding a strike. This action puts an end to one of the longest arbitration processes between the unions and the university since 2003. In the negotiations, union members and university administrators focused on job security, healthcare, and pensions, and both members of the unions were promised a weighted average wage increase of 2.5%. Fears surrounding the potential loss of 986 clinical jobs at the Yale School of Medicine to non-union members were also assuaged by a no-layoff clause in Local 34's new contract. The fact that the new contracts are the third consecutive pair of agreements achieved without conflict would seem to indicate that the university's relationship with unions has greatly improved in the last decade. That's all for this week. From everyone at YTV, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.
Who's the beat reporter for faculty and academics. Rachel, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So,